of 3 times 3 times 9 to the power of 3 times 2, it is 7 to the power of 4 is equal to, open bracket, 3 root 3, close bracket, to the power of x. Let's find the value of x here. This square root of 3 is the same thing as saying 3 to the power of what? 1 over 2. Because the square root here means 1 over 2 here. Multiplied by 3, multiplied by this 9. What I want to try to do now is to make all the bases equal. Okay, so this 9 is going to be 3 to the power of 2. 3 to the power of 2 means 3 times 3, that's 9. Then we have a power here, which is 3. Multiplied by this 27 is 3 to the power of 3, then to the power of 4, equals to 3 multiplied by root 3 to the power of x. So now let's simplify. This is 3 to the power of 1 over 2 times 3 times 3 to the power of 2 times 3 here is 6 times 3 to the power of 3 times 4 is 12, equal to 3 root 3 all to the power of x, right? So now all the bases here are equal. So what we'll do to the power is, since the multiplication, we are going to add the what? The powers. So this is 1 over 2 plus, this is 3 to the power of 1, right? So plus 1 plus 6 plus 12 is equal to 3 root 3 all to the power of x. So we have 3 to the power of 1 over 2 plus 1 plus 6 plus 12. So this becomes 3 to the power of, now let's calculate this together and we have to be careful. 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 12 is 19. So now we're going to have, let's do a rough work here. 1 over 2 plus 19, right? So this is the same as saying 19 over 1. So the LCM here is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Plus 2 divided by 2. Sorry, 2 divided by 1 is 2 times 19 gives us what? 38. So this is going to be 39 over 2. Alright? So now this power now becomes 39 over 2. This is equal to, now we have 3 multiplied by this root of 3 is the same as saying 3 to the power of 1 over 2 all to the power of x. Hope you understand up to this point. So now this becomes 3 to the power of 39 over 2 is equal to, now look at this. The bases are equal, so we pick one of them. But you see this 3 here is the same as 3 over 3 to the power of 1, right? So we pick one of the base, and what do we do to the power? We add the powers. So this becomes 1 plus 1 over 2 all to the power of x. So here we have 3 to the power of 39 over 2 is equal to 3 to the power of, now let's simplify this. This is 1 plus 1 over 2. The LCM here is 2, right? This is the same as saying 1 over 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. 2 times 1 gives us what? 2. Plus 2 divided by 2 is 1 times 1, 1. So this 2 plus 1 is 3. So here we have 3 over 2. All right. So here becomes 3 over 2 to the power of 3 over 2 to the power of x. So this becomes 3 to the power of 39 over 2 is equal to 3 to the power of 3 times x gives us what? 3x over 2. Excuse me. So at this point, we can see that the bases are equal. So we equate the powers. So this becomes 39 over 2 is equal to 3x over 2. So we cross multiply because we are looking for the value of x. So if you cross multiply here, we will be having 39 times 2 is equal to 3x times 2. 39 times 2 will give us a value of what? 78 is equal to 3x times 2 is 6x. So we divide both sides by 6. 78 divided by 6 will give us 13. So we have the value of x to be equal to 13. So easy. So you can decide to substitute in the value of x into the question and see if the right hand side and left hand side are equal. Okay. So viewers, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye bye.